Happy UFO Day, which coincides as we celebrate the anniversary of one of the most famous UFO events in history, Roswell. And I'm sure you want to know the truth, don't you? The day is celebrated by some on June the 24th, others July the 2nd. June the 24th is the date that reporter Kenneth Arnold wrote about what is generally considered to be the first widely reported UFO in the United States, while July the 2nd is the date of the supposed UFO crash in 1947 Roswell. So let's cast ourselves back to 1947 and July the 8th, when the US military reported recovering a flying disc which had crashed near Roswell, New Mexico. They then retracted the statement in one of the biggest U-turns in history, and it is this moment when the Earth briefly became the galaxy's biggest meme. Now, you humans have debated this one for decades, but let me give you the truth from my side. Let me set the record straight. Roswell wasn't just some folks mistaking a kite for a spaceship. No, this one was real. Back in July 1947, a ship, craft, or as you prefer, UFO, genuinely crashed near Roswell. And yes, there were unfortunately bodies, which were not from your planet. The original military statement even confirmed it, boldly declaring they'd recovered a flying disc. Naturally, this sent the public into a frenzy faster than humans rush into a half-price buffet. The reality is, it was a rookie pilot, cruising over New Mexico on a routine trip. Anyway, while they're flying near Roswell, something distracts them. I don't know, probably a delicious earth snack or something like that. Maybe they just got a peanut butter and it's life-changing. I don't know. Next thing you know, they're getting too close and bang! The ship hits something. A radio mast, another ship, who knows? Anyway, it just starts spiralling down faster than a shopping trolley with a dodgy wheel. The ship's a total write-off. Bits of it scatter all across the desert like someone just popped open a cosmic pinata. You humans show up, scratching your heads, poking bits of metal and bodies and mumbling, aliens? Now here's the ticker. You humans could have just accepted that it was debris from one of your own top secret projects, which to be fair, some of it probably was. But no, instead they decided they'd found proof of alien life and announced it to the whole world. Suddenly the local military is locking things down, people are whispering about flying saucers, and someone's already printing "I want to believe" posters. So whilst initially at Roswell the military announced they'd captured a flying disc, the very next day someone higher up had a bit of a panic attack. Within hours that flying saucer story was scrapped and replaced with, "Oh sorry folks, it was just a weather balloon." A weather balloon? Now let's be honest. If you're going to change your story, maybe don't switch from aliens to a floating sack of air. It's like someone claiming they found treasure and then said, actually, it was just a soggy shoe. Not exactly convincing. Frankly, their sudden backtracking just made things worse. And it didn't help that they eventually tried to blame crash test dummies or injured airmen or something like that for their alien body stories. It was just like watching someone dig themselves a deeper hole with every statement. The backtrack shredded the government's credibility like a bad soap opera plot. Naturally, that only fueled the conspiracy fire. And over the years, theories exploded. Some said it was a Soviet experiment gone wrong. Others claimed that aliens were whisked away to a secret underground lab. In truth, yes, some of the debris was from a secret project mogul, a high-altitude balloon project meant to detect Soviet nuclear tests. But the rest, let's just say our rookie's poor flying skills didn't do your desert any favours. And the whole infamous Roswell alien autopsy? Yes, that was a human invention. Honestly, I admire your creativity. 1 minute it's a down ship, and the next you've got shadowy government and alien dissection films making headlines. Impressive work. This whole mystery eventually led to things like Project Blue Book, a government programme that investigated UFO sightings between 1947 and 1969. They logged over 12,000 cases, with a suspicious 701 still listed as unidentified, before the Air Force finally wrapped that up in 1969. It concluded that none of these sightings are a threat to national security or proof of little green men. Didn't see anything about grey men though, did it, eh? We'll unpack that can of cosmic worms another time. And then there's the Majestic 12, or MJ12, a supposed top-secret group tasked with dealing with extraterrestrial encounters. Documents linked to MJ12 popped up claiming this elite crew handled the Roswell crash, studied alien technology, and maybe even play poker with E.T. Fascinating stuff, but the records about MJ12 are sketchier than my cousin's homemade tractor beam. In the end, Roswell became more than just a crash site. It's a cultural landmark, a festival destination, and proof that if humans get even a whiff of a mystery, they're filling the gaps with everything from conspiracy theories to movie plots. You humans turned it into something great. Books, TV shows, movies. The Roswell UFO Festival is an annual event over the weekend. There's a Roswell Visitor Centre with an official store for the city to sell alien memorabilia, where you can have a photo taken with their very own resident alien. I wonder if they're as good looking and charming as me. Probably not. Honestly, I'm impressed. Turning a rookie's unfortunate crash into a full-blown cultural phenomenon. Now that's creativity. And you know what? That's what I love about you lot. You took a confusing, possibly terrifying event and turned it into a celebration, exploration and storytelling. That kind of mental alchemy, turning fear into fascination, is a key to positive mental health. Staying curious, building communities and finding the fun in the unknown. That's resilience. That's growth. And from an evolutionary point of view, that's powerful. So yes, Roswell happened. Yes, aliens were involved. And yes, peanut butter is fantastic. Just remember, if you ever see one of us flying low over your desert again, we're probably just looking for a snack. I'll see you next time.